Oh man, remember when we beat this game? That was like a month ago. Maybe not even. Yeah, we played all the way through Secret of Mana. And it was a fun time. Everyone had fun and it was great. But we're gonna do a different great game where everyone has fun. Let's play some Final Fantasy III, aka Final Fantasy VI. Hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm KarmaJolt. This game is Final Fantasy VI. Wait, we gotta obviously change the display background to this one. The one that looks kind of like a fizzy poisonous soda. Let's go. Last we left off, oh yeah, we completed the, so you know that section of the game where, like, after you float down the Leet River on that raft, it splits into 3 groups? We did the group with Terra and Edgar and Bannon. We did the group with Beef and Crab and Circle Sammy the Tanuki. You're about to beat FF1 for the first time? I'm excited for you. What's your party? Anyway, now we have to do this one where it is my friend Fries, and he is being a spies in South Figaro. Fries has worked hard to stymie the efforts of the Imperiable troops, is what I said. But now he desperately needs to escape. So, like, what did he do to stymie those efforts, you think? Ooh, he ran away from that guy, and that guy's like, man, I ain't gonna go check around that corner. Actually, probably a good idea, or else he would have gotten stabbed. Nuts, gotta get to Narshi on the fly. Yeah, so in this part of the game, I don't have sprint shoes. Ugh. Well, I'm gonna equip him with some relics that, like, aren't that great. But some equipment that is okay, and then I'm gonna duck into this building. Hey, howdy, hey neighbors. Painting again while I watch. Elvis Presley, what are you painting? Duncan's wife. I'm sure there's a hidden passage under the rich man's house. Find the room that's drafty. Ooh, Duncan's wife with the info. Black mage, red mage, white mage, and knight. Sammy the Tanuki? Solid party for FF1. Ooh, and there's a save point. I don't need to do that. I just loaded up my save file. But also, there's no reason not to, so I could have. Straw Hat Brian, what's going on? Hey, by the way, everybody, if I get any donations today, I am going to do some shoulder shrugs. Also, I just kind of remembered that there's like an easy money glitch you can do here, where if you... Let me see if I can get it here. So there's a glitch that essentially lets you skip this section. If you open your menu with the X button, as this guy is coming toward you, as he's coming down toward you, then you hold up. As you exit the menu, you can sometimes get right by him. And if I wanted, I could go into the back room here of Duncan's house, and I could rescue Celes from the opposite direction, which saves a ton of time. It's difficult to do that because you are going to get into some tough battles. Or what I could do is I could just leave. I can leave South Figaro right now. Or is it South Figaro? And I could go on with the rest of the game. And, like, the upcoming boss is going to be really difficult because, like, you're supposed to have Celes in your party who has the runic ability, which allows her to absorb magical attacks, and without that, you're going to get whooped. But if you can somehow manage to do that, Celes never joins your party, and instead, she is replaced by a placeholder Moogle like the ones at the in that battle at the beginning of the game when you're defending Terra. Some Moogle that you cannot unequip or re-equip, and he doesn't gain experience, so he's like kind of worthless to have in your party. But it's a thing you can do. I'm gonna all the way reset here now. And like, do that section like normal though. So that's like a fun and interesting glitch that I honestly want to say, like, when you do that glitch, you might have to do a ton of grinding to get by the next boss. So yeah, let's start this all over again. I make props for cosplay and such. I'm painting a rifle. Oh yeah, Elvis, I've seen you put those in the Discord. Oh yeah, did you see the art I made for you? Sammy the Tanuki, no. Are you talking to me? You made art for me? I'm flattered. Is it in the disc? The Discord? By the way, there's a Discord, everybody. Feel free to join it. It is in the the video description. It's in the server. Yeah. Thank you so much, Sammy the Tanuki. Anyway, what I'm supposed to do here is have people make art for me. And then I'm gonna, like, find a merchant to steal his clothes or something. Let's go around talking to people. I don't like strangers. Bring me some cider and maybe I'll talk to you. Oh yeah, and I forgot to re-equip Fries here. I'm gonna give him these two things. That's an interesting glitch, says Coconut's boyfriend. Hey, thank you. Let's go to the relic shop and maybe get the sprint shoes and possibly some other equipment, maybe some items that will help me along my journey. Oh, there's a lady I can talk to. Avoid the armored soldiers. They have no sense of humor. That's true. So, like, remember how earlier I was like, check every clock because there's an elixir in most clocks. I guess it's not most clocks, but it's some clocks. Let's get, like, 12 of those. Yeah, sure, why not? You can talk to this guy. You're that thief, Fries, aren't you? Hey, you call me a treasure hunter or I'll rip your lungs out. He's, like, really offended by that. And you get into a battle with this merchant who stabs you first. So I don't feel that bad about stealing his plumed hat and his clothing, too. Here we go. Ooh, I just spun around to put them on. These are a little tight, but the price was right. Let me text a few people. Be like, hey, I'm live. But now that I have these merchant clothes, I kind of forgot what I can do with them. Sorry, says the merchant. He looks like he's still got plenty of clothes down there. I did steal a plumed hat, though. Is that good? Not terrible, but it's not as good as the Iran helmet. Oh my gosh, and I almost forgot to change the window color. Let's do that. What are you thinking, everybody? Let's maybe go with the... You know what? Black seems fine. Maybe like a black and purple motif. No, this one should be darker. And also I can change the font color now that I'm thinking about it. But that kind of messes with me in battle. There we go. Alright, I like the pink font. Sure. Magenta and purple. That's right, Sammy the T. Let's go this way. Maybe I can get some new equipment. I'm not buying anything. I think now that I have this merchant outfit, someone will let me into their house being like, oh, you're a merchant? Actually, let's go talk to that guy who likes cider. He'll be like, get me a cider from the store or something. What? No cider? Yeah, exactly. He expects me to bring him a drink. My grandfather was a servant for the richest man in town. Merchant, right? You may proceed. Oh, yeah, okay, so I couldn't come this way earlier unless I had the merchant clothes. It's cool that, like, pretty much everyone in this game has the same face, so, like, this guy doesn't recognize me if I change my clothes. Although I could have just told him I was a merchant, right? Like, merchants don't need a specific uniform, do they? But yeah, look at this. Now I can get to the other side of town. I think if I talk to some of the soldiers, it starts a battle that, like, I might not be able to win, especially because some of them have Magitech armor. This is the largest prop I've painted using the new technique I've learned. What's the new technique, Elvis? Press play. Okay, don't really need much. Nothing with an up arrow. Actually, the heavy shield. Sure, I'll get one of those. Does this bucket have anything? Can I take this armor? Imperial soldiers are pigs. Green suits live to brawl. Or do they live to melee? Rasta Warrior. I'm new here. What did I miss? We've been playing Final Fantasy VI as of late. Which is this game, by the way. And it's, like, pretty good. I stole some clothes from a merchant. I showed off, like, a weird glitch that, allows you to basically skip this section with some consequences, depending on how you do it. What did you do to your menu colors? Just a disgrace. I changed them to different colors. Scram, you blockhead! Ooh, this guy starts a fight. Yeah, so if you fight this officer, you can just steal from him, and then I can get his uniform as well. Stole Tonic. Stole his clothing, too. Like, how do I steal someone's clothing? You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, you probably do, like, the shirt over the head thing, like in the Mighty Ducks first. Here we go. Hand painting, no spray paint. Then I seal it with 2 coats of paint mixed with craft glue. A little too big, but they'll do. Phew! He's in his B-Day suit. I love that. Then he escapes. Imagine getting your clothes stolen so easily. That's why you wear a belt. Yeah, exactly, Just a Disgrace, my only daughter. Oh, that's their helmet. I thought they were like mole people. Hold on. Let me try to see it. I get it a little bit, but to me, there's like a duckbill element to it, kind of. All right, I have to go to the relic store to get the sprint shoes. The side view, mainly. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, too, Sammy the T. Okay, can I buy relics? Actually, I think there's a way for me to get into this house? A detached force is making its way toward Narche. We'll link up with them soon. Cool. You mean we'll Zelda up with them soon? Time's up? Good, I'll take a break. Okay, so I can relieve this man of his post. I'll relieve your post. Behave. Behave. I knew you were thinking it in the chat. Okay, let's buy a sprint shoes because walking at regular speed is just painful. Stealing clothing is very nitpicky. You would be hanging on by a thread. Rasta Warrior, I appreciate your puns pretty much every time. Let's go to the bar and hang out with my soldier friends and see what kind of information I can steal from them. Walking at regular speed is for chumps. Yeah, I'm the wild goose, Just a Disgrace. Never a dull moment. Time to guard the passage under the big mansion. Oh well, life is tough. I heard there are 2 secret tunnels under the rich man's house. One leads out of town, the other to one of these houses. I heard they grabbed a famous general who turned traitor. She's locked up somewhere in this town. Eric George, what's going on? And then can I maybe change back into merchant clothes if I fight this guy? Hey, you, come to steal my cider? Is that what I'm saying to him? You thief. Hey, it's treasure hunter and also cider stealer. Not me, what's going on? I have been streaming, I don't know, it should say it somewhere. Let's take a look. 14 minutes approximately. And I stole a hat and some clothes. Yo, liking the FF6 streams. Thanks, Eric G. These are a little tight, but the price was right. I think this game is why I say that phrase sometimes. These tunnels are so secret that everyone knows about them. Yeah, it took the old man's cider, too. This cider isn't secret. I'm not buying anything. Are you sure I have a cider? Freg, what's going on? Cider? Damn near killed her. Just a disgrace. Alright, now let's go back to the old man. Hello, I am definitely the same merchant. I may proceed. So what happens if I bring him this cider? He instantly slams it down. Yeah, look at that. Ah, cider, glug glug. This guy is addicted. Huh? Secret passage? It's not even alcoholic. It's just like regular apple cider, so I get it. Well, there is one that leads to the rich man's house. Go downstairs, give my grandson the password. It's, I forget. Yo, Grimburn with the cool $10 saying cider. Hardly knew her. Hey, everyone spam. Is there like an apple, either spam the apple or some sort of cider emoji? Even a spider, I'll take that. But yo, Grimburn, thank you so much. We're doing double reps today since we're doing shoulder shrugs. So let's put 20 on the to-go counter. Appreciate you. Just a disgrace. That's close enough. Aaron B, I see you. All right, everybody, guess what the password is? Before it even gives you the dialogue options, what do you think the password is? I bet it's cider, because that guy's obsessed. Or it's something completely unrelated, like pants. Mandolin, white mage. The password is rosebud, courage, failure. Freg says bravery, which is pretty darn close to courage. And not quite that close to failure, but conceptually I could see why they might be related. Let's do this. Secret entrance! Whoa, he walked diagonally? One of the few characters in the game who can do that. First name, last name. You've been going for a while. No, I just started. I'm about 15 minutes. Oh, so you must have seen me earlier today. Streamed about 2 hours this afternoon, and now I'm back. Just started another stream about 15 minutes ago. Grimburn, that's right. Secret tunnel. I flipped past on lunch. Yeah, no. I definitely haven't been streaming straight since then. Paul says he's a witch. Yeah, that guy knew. My friend Freg knew the password, sort of. Elixir in the clock. Don't take that out of context. Ooh, look at this. Let's check these barrels, obviously, for Phoenix down. Do you think Donkey Kong ever checks what's inside the barrels he throws? Love me some FF6 and secret tunnels. Can't wait for widescreen Wednesday. That's tomorrow, Sammy the Tanuki. The Imperial troops have turned this house into their headquarters. Headquarters? Hardly knew-ers, I don't know. Thanks to our informer, this town fell instantly. Informer? Oh, yeah, and you kind of learned something about one of the citizens of this town up here, I believe. Let's go into the rightmost door. Rascals, knock it off! Oh, he's having a grand old time. Chung 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 chung, Magitech armor. Wind the clock, wind the clock. Oh, that was just a jump rope rhyme. This guy's playing with them like, hey, these rascals. Knock it off, kids. Nah. He's having a fun time playing pretend Magitech armor with them. Oh, what have I done? I betrayed the town, and I didn't even need the money. Yeah, you deserve to die. I'm just saying. Oh, yeah. And there's no music in this house. So that when you get close to this bookshelf, you can hear the wind sound effect. Just like Duncan's wife said, be on the lookout for a draft. Or a cider. It's a Final Fantasy game. NPCs die all the time. Paul, give me an example. In Final Fantasy IV, they don't, which I feel like is kind of cheesy. Ooh, now I'm into a library. Change clothes? Yeah, let's change back. Whoop, that was really fast. Didn't even need to spin around for that. Let's look inside this door. I've seen her before. Of course, she's one of the Empire's generals. Everyone of FF7, Sector 7, okay. Ouch, brutal torture scene. This is what happens to traitors. This is what happens to traitors. Product of genetic engineering, battle-hardened Magitech knight with a spirit as pure as snow. Funny, last time I played Final Fantasy II, I named the lady Snowy. This Celis' name is gonna be Tipsy. Which is a cute word out of context. Bert O'Neill. Guess what I have a massive of? Sorry. So the mighty Tipsy has fallen. Me, says Mandolin. Name her Summer. Sammy the Tanuki? How can you serve those cowards? Hold your tongue. Isn't it true Kefka's going to poison the people of Doma to the east? Shut up! Yeah, he technically already did that. No, I guess this is like a meanwhile situation, so maybe he hasn't done it yet. Name her Bread. Straw Hat Brian, I have too many food-related names already, I feel like. I'd hate to be in your shoes tomorrow. Yeah, they're really uncomfortable shoes. First name, last name. Yeah, usually I do donations for names, but I'm saving that for Pokemon. Keep a close eye on her. Yes, sir. I can go for days without sleep. Yeah, she's got them stilettos, just a disgrace. Hiya! Yeah, you can't do anything like that for the remainder of the game. ZZZ. Remove her chains? Wait a few minutes. What happens if you wait a few minutes? I wonder. I ain't got time for that. Just let her fall flat on her face for some reason. And you are? I'm with the Returners. Name's Fries. Returners? I used to be General Tipsy. Now I'm just a common trader. Don't forget the sub-basement back in the hallway. Just a disgrace. Did I pass it already? Let's go. You take me along? Oakley, what's going on? Yo, more Fantasy Final the Thinned. But also Sixth. Yes. Thanks, but no thanks. I can barely walk. I feel like that's fine. I'm grateful, but even if you got me out, you'd never be able to protect me. No, I think I'm better off here. Yeah, getting punched all day seems like it's a better option for you. I'll protect you. I'm level 11. Trust me, you'll be fine. I've fought many animals already. Let's go. Wait. This soldier has something important on him. Shoes. That are easier to walk in. There's a clock key in his pocket. Stealing is wrong. Love that. Thank you, Just a Disgrace. Okay, I'm glad you said that because I thought it was in the next room. Pressy P. And some bread, too. Good call, White Mage Serenia. Mumble, mumble. Take my keys and some bread, too. Oh, thanks, man. Ooh, yeah. Okay, if you just go straight down from that spot and then to the right, there is a secret jail with stuff in it. Received running shoes. Oh, that's an awesome item. Okay. Let's do running shoes. You can have 2 pairs of shoes equipped. It's fine. I have running shoes and sprint shoes here. Let's do hyper wrist. And then give Tipsy the sprint shoes, because she can barely walk, so let's let her sprint. And then I'll give her the earrings. Because this lady has MP, which means she can use magic and stuff. It's almost like FF6 is my favorite or something. Take his face as a disguise. First name, last name? Nah, I'm done with disguises. There's nothing else in here? I mean, that's a great hall. And now I'm in the Great Hall. Basement 1. Thank you for the tip. I thought you were going to tell me about the ribbon coming up. So yeah, again, you can save Celis from the back way, which, like, I don't even really know if that's faster or slower. But you can do it using that glitch that I showed off earlier. Or you can leave. Ooh, I found 1,500 ducats. Like, man, this guy is like a world-renowned treasure hunter, but like, I feel like it's really easy in this world just to, like, people let you into their houses. Sometimes they got, like, a secret basement that's hard to find. But often, they just have, like, a bunch of money in chests that are scattered about. And then an elixir in the clock. It's an old clock and it's not ticking. Leave it! Let's check this one first. It's a clock. It's ticking. That's annoying. I help, says Just the Disgrace. You do. Thank you so much. Wind the clock. Clock juice. That's right, Cupid punch. The elixir in the clock. Secret basement sounds more like a dungeon. Secret basement. Rasta? You might be right. Now here is where I also don't remember where the, oh, I didn't give her equipment. Forgot about that. There's also a secret area somewhere around here where you can find an awesome item. Let's ice this guy in the back row. This is mine now. Soldier TF2. I really never played much Team Fortress 2. It looked like an awesome game, but by the time I got interested in it, it was like everyone is already really good at it, and it was very old, you know? Oh, she had a hairband, huh? This is like straight up better than the bandana. Well, it's got one less defense, but like whatever. Okay. She knows Cure, Ice, and Antidote. Stabby Stabby is right. But she also has an ability called Runic. Ooh, I got an iron armor. She can have this. Damn, that's some gains right there. Speaking of which, let's do these 20 shoulder shrugs. Trying to get those traps worked out. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's not much to look at, but it's a very important workout. Ready? 1. And I've got 40 pounds of weight, by the way. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. How weird does this look? 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. One extra for no reason. Hey, thanks Grimburn for the cool $10. Runic is good, but way too situational for my taste. Also, it doesn't work with the Atma weapon. That is the Ultima weapon. Interesting, but yeah, it allows her to draw a magic spell to her and absorb its MP cost as her own MP, yeah. Not to mention it negates the spell entirely. Problem is, it also works on your own spells. You forgot what rep you were on. Oh my gosh, CJ, how come I've never used that joke? Alright, let's go a dish way. How do I get those treasure chests over there? Let's steal from this dog. What could this dog possibly have? You can't runic Ultima or Meteor, says White Mage Serenia. Yeah, I kind of remember that. So what I should totally do, like, I don't think it's worth it to steal from these dogs. They only give tonics, right? I should stop trying to steal, like, before I kill any of the enemies. Couldn't steal. Alright, well, now I'm trying again. Let's defend here. Okay, just a tonic. He might die, too, which is unfortunate. Which would be bad. Yeah, Jeej. That was not worth doing. Okay, kind of stupid decision there. Should have healed him first. He's wounded. That's okay. I've got plenty of Phoenix Downs now. Let's try to figure out how to get these treasure chests. Oh, I go around, you say? Bap. Okay, so he just hits harder than Tipsy. Steal! Stole a tonic. And, like, in the meantime, I probably... Yeah, I took, like, 60 damage trying to steal that tonic, so that was not worth it. KarmaJolt, what version are you playing on? I'm playing on the SNES Classic, so whatever version that is. I don't know if it says, Frag, but it should be something you could Google. Heavy shield. Regal Cutlass. Yeah, there's an upgrade there. What is Fry's attack? Battle power 90? Yeah, what a beast. Guardian gives some evade, which is bugged, but it also gives speed, which is kind of neat. Damn, would be real cool to have the Genji glove around here. Okay, so the version I have. Yes, Freg. On the Nintendo website about the SNES Classic, it's like, the version of Final Fantasy III on the SNES Classic is the one that Freg has. Cutlass? What did the lass do to you? Oh, she tried to Pokemon battle me? Just a disgrace. 127 exp. Okay, so where is this ribbon? Let's try to find that. I know there's a hidden ribbon somewhere around here. But it's like kind of in an odd spot where you gotta go through a wall like this. I love the menu theme. I think the D&D alignment is chaotic silly. What are you talking about, CJ? What menu theme? For Legend of Dragoon? That's got a great menu theme. Legend of Dragoon, PlayStation RPG from like 1999. A very hip-hoppy soundtrack that I love. Oh, I got earrings. She already has earrings, but you can double them up to raise your magic power. Oh, the colors! The window colors! Yeah, like the visual theme. Thank you. Magic go brrr. Just a disgrace, yeah, especially if it's ice magic. You be shivering. Fries gained a level. Alright, does anyone remember where the hidden passage is for the ribbon? Left where you were trying earlier, says Grimburn. Now here's the thing about that. Where was I trying earlier? You were on the right track a bit ago. Okay, I'll just check left side of every wall. And I'll eventually get there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I remember every single block of this, but I just can't tell you, says CJ. Yeah, I like, remember that there is stuff in places, but I just never remember where to look. I'm immune to ice damage because I live in the Northeast. Here's the thing, Mandolin. I feel like in a lot of games, like ice spells, not so much in Final Fantasy VI, but like ice spells in many games that have magic, it's like, oh, you get hit with like a big ass block of ice and that deals ice type damage. Shouldn't it also deal like a lot of physical damage, because it's like a big, heavy block of ice smashing on you from like 50 yards in the sky. I don't know. I just feel like maybe there's like a physical damage component there. Even if it's like, haha, I'm immune to cold. Yeah, you just had like a 2-ton block of ice drop straight on your head. I don't think you're immune to cold in that way. What do I do in here? Okay. Wait, I'm going down this staircase, right? Like, that's where I want to go. The problem is, I kind of forgot where I came from, so I saw that staircase and I was like, that's where I came from, right? Selvalo, what's going on? Only the cold, not the hit. Yeah, exactly, Mandolin. Basement dos. I got an X potion. And a rib. And a ribbon. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Pretty good item. Not as useful as it is in like Final Fantasy VII, for example. But it does protect against all status ailments, I believe. Heather. Nothing in that bucket. Not even like 1 GP. Also, I can't take the bucket. Yo, Scott R with the $15. Immune to Earth, me, but are you immune? Dang it, hold on, I couldn't read it. Scott R, feel free to put it in the chat, because my eyesight is so awful today, I apologize. But Scott R with the cool $15. Everyone spam the R in the chat for Scott R. I'm gonna add 30 to the reps counter. I did my best to try to read that, but like, as I was saying earlier today, I accidentally slept with my eyes open last night, and therefore I am having a lot of trouble with them today. So I'm sorry, I tried to read your message, but I couldn't do it. That was my Discord right there. Hey, Scott R, appreciate you. Jerry Carpenter, welcome. You what? Yeah, just a disgrace. So like, this weirds a lot of people out for some reason, but I have this corneal condition. I talk about it all the time. It's called keratoconus. My eyes are just straight up shaped irregularly. And what that means for me, among other things, is that sometimes I just cannot keep my eyes closed at night. Yeah, exactly that, first name, last name. I woke up with real dry eyes. But hey, Scott R, thank you so much. Built right, but sewed up wrong. Sears, what's going on? Oh, so this staircase down below me is... The encounter rate is insane. Oh my god. That's where the save point was, right? Sorry, I'm back. YouTube closes when I use Streamlabs. Scott R, I was trying to read the message you put, but my eyesight is awful today. So if you don't mind putting it again, I'll actually read it this time. If you don't mind. Or, you know, if it's not a big deal, then forget about it. But thank you so much for the cool 15. Joseph Neal, how are you? Let's go this way. Why are you helping me? You remind me of someone. And it's kind of like an Usher song, but I'm not going to sing it for you. Yet. Because I don't want to get caught. But what's it matter anyway? I just wanted to, okay? I just like saving people. I'm doing this because I want to, not because you... something. Sauce is cool. Sauce is so cool. What's going on? NPC, immune to earth damage. Me, but are you immune to being buried? Yeah, Scott R, exactly. Like, oh, I'm immune to earth damage. Okay, but what if I just hit you with a freaking rock, dude? Like... Ah, I'm immune to fire. Okay, but this explosion has a blast to it that will knock you 20 yards away, and that, I'm guessing that might hurt you. What endgame build you thinking of using, Karma? This Shadow. Not quite sure what you mean. I'm just gonna give everyone cool stuff and then beat the game. Green Dog. Is fall damage the same as earth damage? No, that's autumn damage. Does my steel sword count as earth too? Scott R? I'm not sure. Hit me with it. And I'll tell you. Wait, don't, actually. I'm very sensitive. And I will cry if you stab me. Because I'll be like, I thought you were my friend. Really like the imp build. Oh yeah, this Shadow, I should try that. I've never done that one. Let's save the game. Just like I saved Tipsy from being punched a lot. Oh cool, a cave! Yeah, this is part of my plan. Love this song, Bulbman Gaming. Remember when my brother made me get Smash Brawl instead of Wii Play? I don't! Well, I just got Wii Play. Hey, good for you! Never managed to make the imp thing work, says CJ. Scott R, member for 11 months. Sword. Did you feel anything? I did. I felt a sense of pride and camaraderie because you've been a member for 11 months. And that makes me feel pretty good. But also, yeah, ow, I'm bleeding because of the stabs. Hey, thank you so much, Scott R. Kraken, what up, bro? I'm gonna head out. Dinner time, then Deltarune. See you around, Dad. Yo, just a disgrace? My only daughter. Be home in time for a reasonable bedtime. Imp needs a lot of random drops. This Shadow? I like playing this game for many hours. Ooh, sound effects! Swords do not count as earth damage, then. What's the logic? Why would they? Oh, because iron comes from the earth? I guess. Where's at Mega Harp? I don't know, CJ. He might be streaming something, as far as I know. Received X Potion. It's a tonic that used to be a potion. Very interesting crabs in this cave. See, now there, if I had the ribbon, I could have been immune to that poison, but I was not, and did not, and was not. Aliens should be weak to earth damage, Green Dog. That's kind of funny. Oh my god. You should be a streamer. Gold Bear? Why do they call him that? Oh. Never mind. Couldn't steal. You bet I'm gonna try to steal from this gold-ass bear. I don't have enough pairs of sunglasses to be a streamer. All he had was a tonic? See, this is why I'm killing you. Fry's gained a level, got a potion, 300 bucks. He's locked in, said Genevieve B. I'll have you locked in. A cage in my basement. What? Why did I say that? Because it's true. Gold Bear? Bear better have my freaking gold. Promise, says Genevieve B. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Couldn't steal. I will def here. I want to say, like, look, his name is Gold Bear, okay? So he doesn't always have a tonic on him. He'll probably have something else. Like a rare steel at some point. Connor Soto says Hadouken. She was defending, so she took less damage. All right, if it's this hard to steal, maybe he has something other than a tonic at this point. This time. I really need to know, Kraken. I have a save of this where I killed Terra at the start, and I'm building Biggs and Wedge up in level just for money and fun. Oops, did I have Fries defend? I might have. You're currently at level 40. I stole a tonic! Come on, man. Alright, not worth it. Keep trying this, says CJ. I do know that enemies sometimes can have, like, a rare item that can be stolen from them. So, like, when you steal from an enemy, there's a chance it'll just be, like, a normal non-rare item. But sometimes it is rare item, and it is better than something like tonic. Let's fight Primordite. Got nearly 1 million gil, and other than that, the game is frozen for the perfect low-level run. Awesome. Yeah, actually, that would be awesome for a low-level run, is to get, like, as much money as you can before... With Terra dead... Before you start your actual low-level run, because she'll have, like, no experience, but you'll have a ton of money. What is that noise? I bet it's this turtle. Recovery Spring! I got all my MP back. Huh? Something's coming out of the wall. Let's just, like, leave. What is it gonna do? Tunnel armor. Tunnel armor! She pronounces it the same way it's spelled. That's so funny. I'll draw its magic attack with the sketch ability. No, wait, she'll draw it. I see what she meant. It won't hurt us. Come again. Don't mind if I do. I can simply absorb the attack using my runic blade. Are you sure you'll be okay? Just you watch. There's a 40% chance I'll be okay. Well, I got an air lancet from that guy. So yeah, the runic ability, well, it's supposed to absorb magic and stuff. You can only do it if you have a sword equipped, I believe. But yeah, see how this guy tried to hit me with a fire magic, and instead of me being hurt, I instead gained some MP? Yeah, I stole that bolt like a lightning rod. He's not gonna, like, use magic on us or anything. Whoa! Never mind. That did a ton of damage, as a matter of fact. So yeah, runic every turn with that one. And you still might get drilled, so to speak. But this boss... Yeah, that glitch I was talking about earlier, if you get to this boss without Celas, you just get, like, effed up by magic, so you might have to... Elixir. Hardly knew her. You might have to level up a lot. It's over, says Salem. Kinda. Phew, looks like we're in the clear. You don't want to go to that recovery spring to get rid of the poison? The three have reached Narche, but a decisive battle is about to take place. That's the name of the boss music. Decisive Battle. But if Terra levels up, when characters join, it's based on an average of what they start at. So you kill her, then when you get to the end at low level, you can actually level up with Espers. You can literally max everyone out. Oh, that's dope, Kraken. The downside, I've already spent over 99 hours. You're insane. I always use the Thunder Rod for tunnel armor. CJ, can you get a Thunder Rod? I actually didn't know that.
I understand all of it, except how can we be encouraging bloodshed?
Sebastian, what's going on?
I never said that. Something like it. Ha, he's right, you know.
Bannon.
Our blood will spill because of you. Emperor Gestol's racing to acquire Magitech power. He set his sights on the Esper that was found here. The increased use of Magitech power will surely lead to global destruction.
All great, sir. Hey, appreciate you showing up, and thanks for clicking that like button, everybody. Hi, Sears, says Genevieve B.
The War of the Magi. Is it Magi? Nobody... I've only ever read it. My teacher used to say Magi.
Dried meat and beef jerky use the same number of characters. Cupid Punch? Yeah, I wonder why... Maybe they meant specifically dried meat, and it's definitely not beef jerky.
The mythical battle that set mankind back 1,000 years. Can this really be happening?
People will never listen. Changed his voice a couple times. Brother.
Tiny Cat.
Beef, you're all right. Well, Tiny Cat is in front of the monitor again, everybody. Everyone spam the cat emoji for Tiny Cat. This is probably a pretty good time to do those 30 reps. Who's with you?
I'm Circle, retainer of the Lord of Doma.
Chomp Gow. Yeah, no need to explain what he means by that. The people of Doma were wiped out by the Empire. Meow is right, Mandolin.
Tiny Cat with a mustache. Kefka poisoned everyone.
I keep forgetting what voice I give to Circle. Okay, for no reason, he's got Vegeta's voice.
Barbaric. Elder. But that was only because Doma was collaborating with the Returners.
Where that... Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, like... that's why you should remain neutral or something. They poisoned a city, but, you know, it was only because they didn't like the Empire that was going around poisoning cities. If we make that mistake... Did somebody say mistake? That's nonsense. In so many shows and movies and cartoons, like there will be two characters having a conversation with each other. And then one of them asks a question. And then another character from like 6 rooms away answers that question. And people are like, character name. And then he walks over to join them in their conversation. And it's like, how did you hear them say that? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, you've seen this in a million different shows, right? Like, they do it all the time on shows like CSI or NCIS or like Criminal Minds. Or those low brain power kind of shows, you know what I mean? Fries! How did you hear what we were talking about? The Empire is poised to attack Narshe right now. What?
Fries, where did you hear that?
Yeah, they forced the story forward,
And Tipsy here was one of the Empire's generals. I knew she seemed familiar. Sir Chomp, out of my way!
Vegeta voice not appropriate for this guy.
This is General Tipsy. She's an Imperial spy. Now stand aside.
I'll figure out what his voice is at some point. Wait, Tipsy has joined the Returners. She's fighting with us now. By that I mean she's fighting on our side. Not that she's fighting with us. She's fighting with us.
But
I promised I'd protect her. I will not back out on my word. He was listening at the door waiting for the right time. Sears, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, every time somebody does that in a similar scene, it's like, were they just listening for their cue? Fries, are you still thinking about that?
I don't know what you mean, but I'm thinking about things.
I was also an Imperial soldier.
What? Yeah, Sears, I was kind of thinking of like an Inigo Montoya voice, but like, I don't quite think I could do that justice.
The Empire's evil, but not all of its citizens are.
Oh, this is... Why? Why do they have that line of dialogue? Emergency, emergency. Enemy fighters, some. The Empire cometh. The last Metroid is in captivity. Make him sound like Barney from The Simpsons? I don't know what Barney sounds like. Alright, everyone, raise your hand if you're not a former Imperial soldier.
I don't care what you do here, just get me that Esper!
Lord Kafka, there are civilians here.
Exterminate everyone!
But Narshi is neutral.
Idiot! Read my lips. Dispose of any who oppose us. March!
Just sounds like a drunk. Yo, Shogo? Oh, I know who Barney is. Make him sound like Krang? Yes.
We really have no choice. Let's make ready for war.
Banana Guard. Notification says hot singles are in your area are online now. Is this a bot? Oh my gosh. I haven't gotten one of those in a long time. Hey, Mandolin, I'm going to remove that comment just because, like, there are certain things that even if they're in your chat, like, my YouTube might, like, not want to show my video to other people. You know what I mean? Like, I might not pop up on people's recommendeds. But, yes, I agree.
They're after the Esper.
We moved it into the basement. Or was it the hills?
Either way, I'll be at the front door. Then we're going up after it. Fries has a complicated past. I wouldn't go thinking he's fallen for you or something. I'm a soldier, not some love-starved twit. Cold as ice.
Mandolin, no need to apologize. It's all good. Appreciate you for understanding. So, you were born with the power of magic. Isn't it a lovely gift?
You can use magic too?
I don't know what voice to give Bird. When I was a baby, I was artificially infused with magic and raised as a Magitech knight. Have you loved anyone? What's that supposed to mean?
Do you think love can bloom on a battlefield, Snake?
No, I mean, like, you smell like you've recently... Sorry.
Don't think for a moment I trust you.
Fine, use your own eyes, then decide. I'm drunk and belligerent right now. CJ? Yeah, no, we can tell.
Prepared?
Yeah, definitely. I have an idea. Oh. Like, oh, she's still poisoned. Oh my gosh. A little unfair, in my opinion. Let's save the game here. Love is a battlefield, says Genevieve B. Is it though? I like you. What is love though? Bird is Data from Star Trek, who that's one of the Star Treks I never saw because I really only saw Deep Space Nine. But Data kind of talks like this, right? Something like that. Love is baby, don't hurt me. Pat Benatar? No emotion. I'd have to practice it first. Prepared? Yes. Prepare yourself.
I won't be joining you, but saves the Esper from Kefka. Need some info?
Yeah, sure. You'll fight in 3 groups. Use the Y button to switch between them. Defeat Kefka before his men reach Banon. Otherwise, you lose. Okay, let's make some groups here. Beef plus the goo is a little overpowered. Let's do, like, all my dudes who can do single target attacks on the same team, I would say. Then, like, maybe something like this. Probably that. Actually, she's got the Genji glove. She'll be fine. This makes the most sense to me, I think. That's a wild lineup. CJ, what would you have done? They're coming. Gao will thank you. Kraken, what did I miss? If you want a full rage list, make sure you do every encounter. Alright, I will.
Oh, it's General Tipsy the traitor. How delightful. This'll be fun. Whoop, 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 whoop. Where did all you people come from? Go, get those vile insects.
Vile is the name of the guy from Mega Man X. Oh my gosh. Probably... This is definitely not fine. Wait, is there... There's literally nothing over there. Okay. That's cool. Let's put him up here. And, like, do I need to... heal anyone? One top-heavy team? Oh, yeah, CJ, I guess I could have made, like... 2 teams of 4, and then 1 guy that runs away, you know? There's only a few places you can miss stuff, but this is one of them, says Kraken. And since you ain't worrying about levels, you'll be fine. I will be fine. I am fine. Seeing you stream this is making me want to get back to playing this FF6 ROM hack, says Maury Rain, ENVTuber. Hey, welcome. I've heard some awesome things about a lot of awesome FF6 ROM hacks. You're looking for dogs? Pretty much always, Kraken. Pummel. You steal. Damn, enemies hit hard in this game. T Edition, yep, that's the one. In fact, I think that game, you can buy an item called the KarmaJolt, which, I don't know if you noticed, but that's my YouTube name. Isn't that crazy? So she's got the Genji glove, I'm pretty sure. It's not Genji, is it? It's Genji. Chopped. Yeah, see, you get cat scratched. 900 damage. I'm playing that right now, says Grimburn. Alright, cure often when you're on, well, throughout the entirety of this game, I would say. I think there are 3 types, but at least one of them is a rare only in this sequence. But am I guaranteed to see it? Odinseer, what's going on? I always said Genji. Me too, CJ, but I was always a dumb idiot kid when I played this game. $180X. Bird learned Drain. I might even try to use that spell at some point. You Know Me says hello, good morning from the Philippines. Hey, welcome, thanks for being here. We somehow got a preemptive attack on these people who walked right up to me. I guess we were just so prepared for them. Tiny cat, I need to be able to see, baby. Oh, he jumped up in front of the monitor again. So, I want to say, it really seems like the party leader takes more physical hits than the rest of the party. Is that a thing in this game? TC is right, Nicholas McMahon Watson. That guy died. I can't have you on the keyboard. Sorry, tiny cat. He went straight back to the keyboard. Tiny cat. That's your FF1 bleeding through. So CJ, that's not a thing in this game. I'm gonna just have him do all the damage here. Good block. Oof, tiny cat. Alright, well, this is probably a good move since it'll kill 2. I have no idea, I was just kidding. Soul Wave, what's going on? Tiny Cat? Alright. You're a good boy when you're not on the keyboard. Cat Scratch does like 900 damage. Hear that, Tiny Cat? Yeah, happy Canada Day to all my Canadians out there. When I say my Canadians, I mean my Canadian friends. Let's steal from this dog, obviously, and then use a potion on Fries, who's a little bit low. I'm getting that potion right back. Did I see Giant Rash in the chat? Is this a ROM hack or no? No, this is the original. This is the original version. On SNES Classic. Is Blitz reversed when you get back attacked? Alright, bye Tiny Cat. Let's try it. The beef guy on the bottom looks like he says Sonic Boom! He definitely has like a Hadouken move. It shouldn't be reversed. I think it is, says Kraken. In a fighting game it would be. Sorry for being the one MF who shows up to type a single message and leave. Streams are not my thing anymore, but I want to interact a bit. Hey, Giant Rash, thank you so much, though, for at least liking the stream. My friend Ethan just left. He says you're great. Yo, Genevieve B? Ethan's like right. Liebestode says, I was told this was the best FF, but I only played like 10 to 15% of it, then I quit. Yeah, these days my mind is set on Final Fantasy Tactics being the best FF. Liebestode, what RPGs have you played? Dang, this is a brutal battle here. I'm gonna shoot these guys with a gun that shoots bullets, which, in other words, is called a gun. Then I'm gonna use chemical weapons here, I believe. Played or beat? Let's say you played, like a respectable amount of. Like at least a few hours. Okay, that's a kill there. RO says 31 likes. Can we push it to 40 for my boy? Hey, appreciate you. Mandolin? Yeah, that's like a war crime. But apparently those don't get punished in this universe. Or our universe. Yo, Fidor? I think I have a subscriber named Fidor. Let's stray cat here. Then cure my guy Chomp. Liebestode, did you play all the way through Chrono Cross? Bird? Hit him with the fight maneuver. Some exp there. That was kind of nice. So I think, though, if I don't do all these encounters, there is a way for me to sneak by some of them and go straight to the boss. Is that correct? Got a Phoenix down. That's nice to have. Get pummeled. One more steel attempt here, and then I'll sword tech. Couldn't steal. Yes, doggo! Kraken, that's the one. I got a tonic. Like, everyone in this universe has a drink on them. Not to mention, the animals have money. There's the running back and forth guy. Sears, that's me. When I'm on the phone. Give me 1 second here. Okay, everything's fine and nothing is bad. Gouda guy. I'm more in tune with older FF games. Hold on, let me concentrate for like 1 second here. Low on MP, but that's fine. So I have to go with FF4, 6, and 5 in this order in terms of favorites. 5 is underrated. The characters in that game are kind of dumb, and the plot is a little generic, but man, is it fun. Soundtrack underrated too. I could use a drink, says Aro. What are you pouring? Beaten all the Pixel remasters except for 5 and 6. Chrono Cross, Chrono Trigger, Earthbound, Mother 3, Secret of Mana, Seiken Densetsu 3, right? And Super Mario RPG. Liebestode? Those are some good ones. They even hide elixirs in grandfather clocks. They like their drinks. Mega Harv, I try to do your voice for some reason, but hey, happy Canada Day. Liebestode, those are some good choices. Yeah, we just recently finished Secret of Mana, and we're going to do Earthbound again, as well as Mario RPG. But I was talking about how I should get back to Chrono Trigger, because it's been years. Bang on. Yeah, gangbusters. Fight! Let's Hadouken a guy. Oh, I got swung on. Wait, that did a number on me, and the number was 79, which is big, which is a big number. I played like 95% of Chrono Cross. I got every findable character except the very first easiest to get one. Then I realized I had to start over completely. Oh my gosh. Hey, you know what you can do to this guy? Suplex him. Yeah, Grimburn. Full disclosure, that's my brother, and we were talking about Trials of Mana, aka Seiken Densetsu 3. Now that it's been localized, it's called Trials of Mana. Michael Athens, what's going on? Chrono Cross was awful. Yeah, but like in a way that makes me interested, you know what I mean? Is that weird? Let's do Stray Cat. Wait a second. I have dried meat. Love those games, though. Your brother has good taste. In games. Not in siblings, though. Chrono Cross was awful. Okay. I don't have to sugarcoat it. I just think it's overrated is all. Yeah, but I thought it was like a fun kind of bad, right? Or am I getting that wrong? The story of Chrono Cross is a mess, says Megahar, but the game atmosphere is a vibe. Alright. I feel like I'm on vacation playing Chrono Cross. What about Legend of Gaia? Why can't I think of what that is? Not Legend of La Gaia. Oh wait, do you mean Illusion of Gaia, Kraken? AKA Illusion of Time. You know what? I'm actually going to use a tincture, which I like never ever do. Just to show you that it regains MP. This magical tincture will cure all of your ailments and restore 50 MP. Buy it now while I'm selling this one. Huh, I legit love CC, says Pinku Mawile. Both story and gameplay. Chrono Cross is less of a character story and more of a setting story, which I love. I'm a world-building freak. So is my son when we play Minecraft. I mean, dang. That kid can build. We doing F-Zero 99 tomorrow? Mad L? Possibly not. Because tomorrow's Wednesday, and it's widescreen Wednesday, but, like, I'll get back to F-Zero 99. I never give that game up. Yo, Bread, welcome. Thanks for saying hi. Do Secret of Evermore now. There's a game full of B-movie tropes, but made it work so well. Michael Athens, I did not love Secret of Evermore. You played the Xenoblade games for Switch, Karma? Sears? No, never touched them. Should I? Keeping my HP up here. Hey, thanks for being here, everybody. 50 people in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Especially if you click that like button and subscribe and did all the YouTube stuff and stuff. It helps. It really does help the channel grow. Stuffed Vulture, what's going on? As a kid, I was so disappointed when I rented Secret of Evermore after loving Secret of Mana. Yes, me too. And that's not even to say that, like, Secret of Mana is, like, the most amazing game ever, and it's amazing, oh my gosh. It has so many flaws. But guess what? It's freaking fun to play. Secret of Evermore, like, I don't think there was a part in that game where I was like, oh, this is good and fun. It felt tedious at all times. I didn't like the main character. The dog was a dog, and that's cool, you know? But then there are so many freaking mazes in that game. Talking about Secret of Evermore, by the way, for the Super Nintendo. Guy James. Legend of Legaia had a big world, and it fit in a single disc. I didn't realize that. Secret of Evermore not being two-player is mind-boggling. Yes, especially since there's a dog, Genevieve B. Yeah, one player versus 3-player, also a huge downgrade. Secret of Mana was 3 players, and if you actually had the multi-tap, like I do, D&D, it's a hell of a trip to play Secret of Mana 3 players. What game are you now? What game are you now you're playing now, bro? Yo, D&D? I love that sentence structure. This is Final Fantasy VI on the Super Nintendo. Playing it on the SNES Classic. Because I'm playing through all the games on the SNES Classic. Let's do a Bio Blaster here. What does that do? Yeah, Secret of Mana just overall better. And like, I don't know, I just didn't think Secret of Evermore was good, period, you know? Let's Noise Blaster this guy. Which confuses him. And he hit himself. Secret of Evermore is not 2 players. Michael Athens. Draco Wright, Coupeau. How are you? Wait, I missed your comment here. Secret of Evermore was okay, he says. I think your autocorrect did something weird there. Person, how are you? OMG, it's the famous KarmaJolt. Am I famous? I have yet to get recognized in public. But welcome. One more day and I go on a 14-day vacation? Yo, tell us about it. Is this not doing numbers on this guy? It's the glasses, says Sears. Thank you. King Pies, welcome back. Hey, chat is like bumping tonight. Yo, the goo gained a level. Shoot, I switched when I meant to open my menu. Did that guy start to run away? Like, I get it, dude. Canada Day is today. Yeah, that's what I heard. How do you celebrate Canada Day? I'm guessing you don't have work? Escape. The Goo, OMG, I forgot. CJ, I use that name all the time, specifically for that character, and I'm not quite sure why. Oh, there's still more people. I'm gonna let them. I'm just gonna let them. Pretty Canadian. Basically like Independence Day in the US. Yeah, so you do some grilling, Mega Harv? But it's with Canadian bacon, I'm guessing? I don't know. Alright, real question. Canadian bacon, from what I understand, is just like ham, right? Do you guys just call it bacon? Or do you have actual bacon like we do? And we just made up that it's Canadian. Dang, that guy got, like, missiled or something. Nah, bacon is bacon here. That's what I thought. Shoot. This is risky. Do all your teams have to survive? No, I don't think so, Liebestowed. But we do need to eat. And we have some dried meat. Yo, look at this! Sears with a cool $2. Hey, everyone spam the Z in the chat for Sears, Little Ninja Bros for NES Lost Classic Co-op RPG. I think I saw Mega Harv playing that a while back, but hey, thank you so much, Sears, for the cool $2. Mega Harv, was that the game that you were playing kinda recently? Yeah, Sears, I love Little Ninja Bros, says Mega Harv. Cool. Alright. Cat scratch this heavy armor, please. Who doesn't love bacon? Yo, Dandy, some people don't love it. Ouch! Metal-handed. That's just a punch. That's just a rocket punch, I believe. Top 3 NES game for me, says Mega Harv. Really? I love it, but it doesn't love me. Grimburn? I'll talk to him for you. Alright, that metal hand will probably kill me. But I gotta get rid of this fool. Cat Scratch for 406. What a beast. Calvin Neff. I scratched a tank. And I harmed it. Time to drink. I love eating any animal out of the ocean, says Genevieve B. And some of the plants, too. I'm extremely introverted, so it's weird you replied directly to my comment by name. I'm used to getting ignored in these live chats. Michael A., I'm not used to this many people being this active. A lot of people saying cool stuff in the chat. But yeah, I try to address everyone. And hey, shout out to all of our introverts out there. And by out there, I mean at their homes, at their computer desks. Thanks for showing up. Ain't nothing wrong with an introvert. I am you know, I guess it's not that uncommon or special, but I am definitely a combination of extroverted and introverted in such a way where I teeter between the extremes every other day, you know? Mondays? Yeah, let's get out there and go to a skee-ball league, you know? Friday night? Let's stay in and watch a movie. Iron Helmet, huh? I should have been stealing from that guy the whole time. Yeah, Karma's just great like that, Michael. Crimburn, I give you like a Homestar Runner voice. I hope you are honored. I'm going outside to bring in water, and not just the air is orange, but everything is orange. Red. What do you mean? Avis, I'm part bear, says Genevieve B. I thought you was dog. Oh, that's cool, dude. Watch your channel. I just never really commented for some reason. Michael A. Well, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for commenting for some reason. Dang, she took some damage there. This is I'm down to 7 MP here, so this is my last cure. Gal with Stray Cat and Templar is useful in the early game. What does Templar do that's so special? That might be one of those that I just, like, never tried. What happened? I had dinner. Just like a big old decisive battle. PSI Storm. Liebestowed? Okay, so for all of you who have played Earthbound, what is the favorite thing? What did you name your favorite thing? And therefore, what was your PSI attack called? Because in Earthbound, at the beginning of the game, it asks you what your favorite thing is. And then the main character, Ness, or whatever you name him, when he learns his offensive PSI spell, it's called PSI, favorite thing, Alpha, for example. I think last time I played, it was nudes. When I was like an edgy teenager, it was PSI racism, and I was like, hee hee hee, I'm so funny. I have matured since then. PSI Herb, I love that. I did default. Okay, so by default, it is PSI Rockin', I believe, right? And one time it was PSI Maps. Genevieve B, I forgot to say hi, says person. Alright, well, obviously, I'm gonna go, do the final part of the battle. Kefka. He stuck a crown on me. I didn't realize you could speak with your party members here. Kefka, grr, what's he up to? If I go back to Bannon, will he heal me?
We're history if they reach me. Good luck. I ain't gonna do nothing, though. You take care of it.
What's the default in the NES game? Liebestode? I don't think they have the don't care option, so there's nothing that it gives you as an option there. As a kid, I think I put boobs. Michael A. Solid choice. Ryder. Hardly knew her, am I right? Let's see if I can suplex it. Yes! This guy gives you like a mithril vest or something if you steal from him, which is cool to have now, but you can buy them later. Couldn't steal! Keep trying, Fries. I believe in you. Whoops. Well, now you can't. I got a remedy. But for the secret of mana, I named him the F word. Mandolin? When I was like probably in 6th grade, I played that game on an emulator, and I named the main character Gay. Which I was like, ha ha ha, this is so funny, I'm so edgy, I'm 12 years old, you know? But then at one point you meet Diluc, who is the girl character's boyfriend. And like he says like just the line of dialogue is, "Are you character name?" Which cracked me up because he said it with like an exclamation point and a question mark after. He's like, "Are you gay?" And I was like, whoa, why is he asking me that? But yeah, I was in 6th grade, so I'm a little different now. Give me that Kefka music. Pummel? I'm gonna steal from this guy. Man, he is fabulous. Oh, he poisoned me. Oh, never mind, it missed. I'm gonna keep trying to steal. My default enemy name is Kevin. Person? I like that. Let's Hadouken this dude. Oh, that kind of hurt. I hope we were all better than we were in 6th grade. Yeah, Sears? A little bit. Got a potion here. I did a Hadouken, Kraken! And then a potion. Ow! This guy is so stabby! I mean, so am I. I'm embarrassed by everything I did in middle school. Yeah, Guy James, like, that's why I don't feel so bad talking about, like, dumb stuff that I did when I was younger. It's because, like, okay, I don't have to be embarrassed about that because that person no longer exists. I am far differenter now. Part of me's still the same, but lots of me is better. If I'm really lucky, if I fight here, I'll do like a desperation critical hit. Nope, didn't work. Oh, wait, I healed him first, like a moron. Actually, that was a pretty good idea. I'm gonna time.
Don't think you won. I'll be back.
Escape. Where does he go? All of you is the best. Hey, Genevieve B, love you too. Robbie L.
Ack, I won't forget this.
What did he just like spin disappear? Where's the Esper? Is it okay? I don't drink the water from under the tire swing for $3 anymore. Green dog. But what we do, and I didn't mean to say do, is 34 shoulder shrugs. Let's do it, everybody. We just beat a decisive battle, and now it's time to do a little bit of exercise. Ready? This is for the donations and such. Thanks, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There was something under my foot, so I moved. 8, 9, 10, 11. A person with a $4.99. Thank you so much. KarmaJolt. Reaching us epic gamer ways. Teaching us epic gamer ways. I read it wrong, but hey, thank you so much. Shoot, what was I on? And Green Dog with another $4.99. Yo, back-to-back donations. Everyone spam the dog and the person, because they're best friends. What was I on, like 8? 9, 10, 11. Thank you. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Thank you, Genevieve B. 20, 21. E-Man. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Hey, we did 34. One curl. That's 40 pounds of weight right there. Oh my gosh, and Joseph Neal with the 2 cool British pounds. Hey, thank you so much. Let's keep going. So I did 34. Let's add that to the reps counter. So that's 71, right? And then we got approximately $13, so that will be 26 more reps. Let's do them right now, Guy James and Ryan K. All right, everyone spam the person for person, the dog for Green Dog, and another dog for Joseph Neal the Lillipup. All right, so let's do 26. Is that what I said? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got an itch. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Hey, thank you so much, everybody. Whew. I feel it right up here. You know, I never realized that Canada Day coincided with Bobby Bonilla Day. Does anyone celebrate that? All right. That was a close call. Can it still be alive? Impossible, right? Where'd you get that shirt, Mandolin? This was a gift from Molly M. Bird, what is it? Oh, just doing some glowing over here. Don't mind me. Damn, she's been doing shoulder shrugs. Yeah, almost fell off a cliff, but everything's fine. No! Should I climb a tree while watching the stream? Bread? A short one, yeah. Hey, Fighter, welcome back. Bird in the Esper. There's some kind of reaction. I got a jet. Enjoy the rest of the stream, folks. Hey, Megaharv, thank you so much. Try talk. You should try talking to it and see if we can get him on our side. I don't know, I was trying to make a joke. What? What am I feeling? Probably lightning. Huh? What's going on? Bird in the Experience sounds bad. I'm climbing a tree right now. Bread? Tell us about it. Please tell me, who am I? Who? A bird. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Is it LeBron James? An Esper. I can actually feel its mind. Bird, step away from the Esper. Yeah, Zozo, then the Opera House parts are coming up, and those are some of my favorite parts of the game. Yeah, Michael Athens. This game's great. Ooh, she changed into, like an X-Men or something. I am never prepared for that sound effect. She flew away like a bird. Damn, she's fast. She was cooking, dude. She's like, guys, how do I control this? What? Mandolin, have you ever played this game? It's a trip. Oh, you have not? Tell me your thoughts, then. You're awake. It is really great. One of the few games that never really makes me go, ugh, I hate this part. Yes. Michael Athens. So it's hard for a really long game to be a long game and not have any parts that are bad, you know? There's like one or two that I can think of, but they're pretty short in this game. But like, I was also just talking about this when we finished The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. I'm like, man, that game, as soon as you start it, it steps on the gas and it doesn't let up. Like, the first thing you do is you save a princess from a dungeon, then you just do dungeon after dungeon, and it's so... And you can go out and explore the overworld, and that's a lot of fun too. But like, there's always something that you have to do that's like immediate, you know? Or rather, something you can do, I should say. Alright, I'm good now. I fixed it. What, climbing the tree, Bread? Where's Bird? She changed into a something and took off. She looked like this. Woo! I really hope she was... that would have been awesome if she's like, she looked like this, and she gave like a demonstration. She looked like an Esper. Those all look very different. Fries, you okay? Yes, thanks for giving me the one bed. Something happened to Bird. There seems to be some connection between Espers and her. IDK, but I got the SNES Classic, so that's what I'm playing next. Heck yeah, Mandolin. Let's go. I promised her I'd... promise her I'd... Fries. Think, people. The Empire still wants that Esper. Esper? Bannon needs our help, too. A former Imperial soldier. Why am I having so much trouble with that phrase? Imperial soldier. Too many L's and R's in Imperial soldier. But we've no choice. We must help her. Gao. Let's split up. Those who aren't searching for Bird will stay and guard Narshi. Figaro Castle can shuttle us between the Western Province. To the Western Province. Then we'll make for Kolingen or Jidur. Alright, who I put in the party? Obviously, I want to steal stuff. This guy's only level 12, so let's buff him. Goo, beef, tipsy. Take 3, says Sears. Oh, right, because I can find Shadow somewhere. Can I not? Yeah. But is that worth doing? Best character for Arena is Umaro. Sabin is best character overall, says Brian W. Yeah, Umaro is actually pretty good in the Arena. Running shoes and Hyper Wrist is awesome. Let's give him 2 pairs of shoes somehow. White Cape and Hyper Wrist is pretty darn good for him. True Knight, White Cape, great combination. Alright, alright. Bronzin! I told my friends you're great. Hey, appreciate you. Yeah, like, I can get Shadow for this upcoming part. But there's still a chance that he'll leave your party, and you can't do that trick where you put him in front to keep him from leaving. He doesn't stay very long. Yeah, so it's, like, not worth doing. Imperial Cheerio, Mysterious Clerical Perilous Firo. Green Dog? If it's got an R and an L in it, or especially multiple R's and L's, it's hard to say. Always get Shadow when you can. Counterattack is amazing. Brian W? Change group members? No. Yeah, it kinda is. Let's GTFO. This song I always love, this Narshi song, because you can hear kind of like somebody breathing in the background, and that's creepy. That. Atartius, what's going on? Jewel ring. Not that great. This kind of sucks too. Cast Shell when HP is low. I think that gives straight up like 5 magic defense though, and that's not even that bad. This gives 5 defense. I might be wrong about that though. Let's see. Oh, it gives magic power. Okay, it's not like awful for the price. Yo, look at this. Enigma with the cool $20. KJ's the greatest. His chat second best. Can't stick round, but had to get dad off my chest. If you didn't like yet, that would probably be best. Alright, I'ma hit the showers. My hair is a mess. Yo, Enigma, thank you so much for the cool 20. Everyone spam the question marks in the chat for Enigma. We got 40 reps to go. Appreciate you, my man. Yeah, bars is right. Zelyard, what's going on? That's right, Mandolin and Jerry Carpenter and Grimburn. Thanks for the donations, everybody. And all the like buttons. Weapon shop. I wonder what they sell here. Flail. Oh, yeah. Same damage from back row, huh? I guess. Let's get some of the... Like, I don't know if these weapons are good. I kind of remember avoiding them in most of my playthroughs, but... Same damage from back row, as it says. Wait, I just realized 2 people have sprint shoes. Yeah, that's not necessary. Ooh, wait a second. I'm not using the Genji glove. Double flail. Let's go. She can't use her runic unless she's equipped with a sword. But let's try double flail for a while. Ken, I see you. Thanks for the marks. Night all. Yo, Enigma. Thanks for being cool. Let's talk to some people. We follow our elders' advice. That guy's old, so obviously he knows stuff. The house to the far right contains the treasures I've collected. Take them before the Empire does. Only one of them is locked. Now, what do you suppose is inside? You don't know? Also, I didn't realize that that guy is just like, hey, take the treasures. This is not us stealing. The man said we could do it. 5,000 bucks, amazing. Earrings, good. Thief knife. Maybe that's why I never used the flail. I got a wall ring, a sneak ring, and a hyper wrist. It's like that guy used to be a thief. He had very thief-specific equipment in here. Only the chest in the back is locked. Can it be opened? Locked. Okay, and there's not like a secret thing around here, is there? Yeah, so like you pretty much immediately get the thief. Oh, it's got M block on it too. All right, we'll try the full moon in a second. But you also get the sneak ring, which raises success rate of steal, and it gives you 5 speed, huh? That's pretty darn good. This is unnecessary. Let's do a sprint shoe on this man. Oh, and while I'm at it, let's put Fries in the front row now that he's using a melee weapon. Sneak ring is what I was thinking of, says Sears. Yeah, great accessory because stealing is so good. Beat Super Metroid, time 618 and 100% items from a guide. Mandolin, I did something very similar recently. I don't remember what my time was, but I think it was something like 6:30. But I did get 100% for the second time ever.
So, magic really does exist.
Narshe is a neutral city. We want no war here, but that freaking Empire won't listen. Oh, he swore. He did a swear. Look at that. He put a hashtag at percentage exclamation point star asterisk. Maybe is what I would call that. Glacie the Glaceon! Yatta, you did it. I don't know what you did, but good fortunes to you. Hey, asterisk. That's right. Yo, Grimburn with a cool $10 saying, here's a bit more before I dip. Oh my gosh. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Everyone, put a flame emoji in the chat for Grimburn. We got 60 to go. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Ryan K, I see you. Elvis, I can behind that. I was just so sure it was... Fact checking mind... Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, wait, Elvis, what are we talking about, by the way? Hey, appreciate you. Let's head south. We were talking about Jenny from Forrest Gump. Oh, okay, yes. I know exactly what you mean. Talking about Forrest Gump, obviously. I haven't seen that movie since I was like... probably in 2nd grade. Leafer. No, you don't have to stop. I just was very confused to see that in my chat, you know? Without context. Got a tonic from that bunny. Haven't seen it in 20 plus years. Yeah, probably more for me. It's a good movie. Antidote. Good. Take that, Sandre. This is what their local baseball team is named after. The Figaro Sandrays. I don't know why I just said that, but I did. You're welcome. I have an idea. Let's save the game and stop saying dumb things. No, I'll keep saying dumb things. Soulwave, that's what I thought it was. King Dagoo, welcome back. Oh, everyone clean up really fast. Oh, yeah. Beef used to live here. This is like old times. I have to wander around for a while. He hasn't seen this in a minute. forgot about this scene. Welcome back, King the Goo. Make yourselves at home here. Because you live here. The Empire is no longer our ally. They're a bunch of big dumb meanie heads, so we decided to break our alliance with them. On account of them being stupid, poopy faces. I can't take the money from the king. Look, don't you have a family? Just shut up and take my money. Also, I'm only gonna buy a couple things. This guy doesn't sell tents. I'm just buying some stuff that I don't have any of, except you never need eye drops. This guy doesn't sell tonics, is what I meant to say. Makes me chuckle that you named Sabin Beef. Good, Michael A. I can't take money from the king. He doesn't even face me when he says that. I can't take money from the king. Bro, I'm over here. Maybe he's blind. I get it. Ooh, new tools. Let's get a flash and a drill. Penetrates an enemy's defenses. Use with tools command, ZIR. I'm, says ZIR. Great comment. I love that. Sears? Soon. I always loved the Figaro music. Scholars the world over are doing research on magic. Silly people, scholars. Why is that silly? To do research. Want to get past the mountains? This castle can't fly, but it can submerge. Find the person in charge of the engine room. Probably down by the engine. I'm going to sleep, but I see a KJ live, and I gotta give a like and a comment. Hey, ZIR, thank you so much. My drill is the drill that shall pierce the heavens. Avis? Fizzy! I take offense to that. I am a scholar main in FF14. What does that class do? Explain it to someone who has played a lot of Final Fantasy, but not FF14. You must be tired. How about the rest? Yeah. Right here on the stairs? Yo, Bread, thank you so much for showing up. Healer? Okay, Fizzy. Not exactly what I expected. Need a rest? Yeah. And the rest is history. It's a beautiful scene here. Beef has returned home for the first time in years. And he's gazing at the throne. Castle hasn't changed much. Except there are 2 chairs here. Were there always 2 chairs? I don't remember. Yet it's all different. Mom and Dad are gone. Everyone's gone. Since that day. I was gone. Came back, though. This is my favorite song in the game. It's called Coin Song. During this flashback. Tonight took a turn for the worse. And I fear his health... I didn't read it in time. No, you're wrong. This can't be. Matron, the king, he's... Beef? Beef! My father, I don't believe this. Brother. He's down with the sickness. I'm not gonna do voice acting of him crying. Not for free, anyway. So, they went and told you. The Goo, here you are. Your father just uttered his last wish that Figaro be divided between you. This is nonsense. Everyone's saying that the Empire poisoned Dad. And the only thing on your mind is who's going to be the next king? You're all pathetic. No one cared when Mom passed away either. That's not. You were as bad as any of them. Beef. The Empire of murderers. They won't get away with this.
Slap.
Matron, sorry he slapped you. Please leave us.
I love this scene.
I'm out of here. I'm forsaking this war-sick realm for my dignity and freedom. You said you were sick of it too, right?
Freedom. What'll happen to this realm if we both leave? And what would Dad say? Beef, let's settle this with a toss of a coin. And what happens here, you don't realize it yet, but the goo says, if it's heads, you win. You have to remember that the goo, that is Edgar, chose the terms of the coin toss, saying, if it's heads, you win. We'll choose whichever path we want, without any regrets, okay? And he flips the coin way into the sky, saying, this is for Dad. And I don't know how he doesn't drop it over the edge. Or maybe he does, and then they don't show the part where they're searching in the sand for it. But Beef won the coin toss and chose to abandon the kingdom. Remember that, because it connects to a very important scene later on, which I might just clip together with this one in a short sometime. And then you opted for your freedom. But remember that, because there's a scene after the opera part that is a very important development that gives this scene a bit of a backstory that you can miss if you don't have these two characters in your party for a certain event. It's been 10 million years. The little shrimp's grown into a whopping lobster.
And you're a king crab. Get it, like my friend Crab? The ninja guy? We named him Crab, remember that?
Beef, I often wonder if he'd be proud of me.
Don't you ever doubt that.
10 years.
Where has the time gone?
Here's to a couple of confused grown-ups. Yeah, that's for all of you. He said whopping lobster. That's right, Green Dog. Here's to Dad.
To Mom and Figaro. They were 17 in that flashback, by the way. Elvis, I didn't realize that. That's cool.
Good thing we slept through that cutscene.
Though the goo showers his attentions on women, most are too smart not to pay any attention to him, Bob. Ah, King the Goo! I hate you.
That's what she said.
King the Goo, welcome back! Don't recognize your brother, so I'm not gonna say hi.
Yeah, we got 60 shrugs to go. Alright, everybody. Let's do those 60 shoulder shrugs.
Are we ready? I've got 20 pounds in each hand for this. Let's do it like the goo it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43,
44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Let's do 9 more. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. All right, everybody. All right, all right. I think that's it for me tonight. Let's call that a part. Damn. Yeah, that's about right. I did about that many, I'd say. The extra 9 didn't count. Hey, alright everybody, thank you so much for watching me play. Thank you, Genevieve B, with the good yob. Thank you so much for watching me play a little bit of Final Fantasy VI. F-Zero soon? Yeah, Ken, probably Thursday or Friday, maybe this weekend. But I'm gonna go to bed. Until next time, this is KarmaJolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great. And I hope to see you soon.